Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the simple Java thread application using IntelliJ. So here I already installed the IntelliJ in my machine. Okay, I already open it here. Okay, so here first what I am going to do is here I am going to create a new project. So file, new project, click next, next. Here I am going to give the project name as Java thread. This is the location where your project is saved. Okay, click finish this window. Now your project has been created successfully with the name of Java thread. Okay, this is your folder structure. First select the src folder, this one, right click. Here I am going to select as a Java swing application. So here we have to select, right click, new. You have to select as swing GUI designer. Here this one. Here I have give the file name as Java thread. This is the swing application. Okay, click OK. You can give any name, thread application or any name. I just give the same name. This is your simple swing application. Okay, this is the blank one. It's a blank, right? Okay, now you will be able to see the preview without. It's a blank. It's a blank, completely blank. Okay, it's a blank one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is here first I'm going to select the label. Okay, this is the panel, right? Panel we have to, this is the form. This form, inside the form we have a default panel. Select the panel, I'm going to name it as main. Press enter key. It's a panel, right? After that, what I'm going to do is here the label. The label, this is the palette. This is all the tools are available here. Select the label and drag above here. Here I am going to write the heading of the form. Type here simple Java thread application. Thread application. Press enter key. Right. Now I am going to increase the font size. So here the font property. Select this one, select, click on this one, then only it allow to write. Okay, the font I am going to select this one, and size, style, bold, size I am going to give the any size 36. This would be fine. It will be not showing, but because the problem is the 36 the font. Okay, so here we have to select this one. We have to label. It's label, right? So 36 is too much bigger, so I am going to reduce that as 24. Okay, here the thing is this, we have to reduce the spaces. Okay, now here we have to delete them, that one, that's the problem. So select this one again. We have to, now we have to, we will be able to give the otherwise it won't allow you to select the big font. That's why I show the things of IntelliJ. Now here you will be able to increase the size. Okay, see. Okay, there are no student aware of this one, this task. If it is not allowed, you just select that one and delete it. Now here I'm going to drag the labels. First label, after that the second label you have to drag here, third label. Right. Now here we have to write, this one should be the product, right? You have to select this one is a product. Product ID, it's a product ID. Product name. You have to write this product name, this one. Product ID shall we put as auto increment part, right? This one should be product name, price. Third one should be the quantity. Right. Okay, simple. Okay. After that, what I am going to do is here, we need a text field. So drag here. same text field. If you drag again, you just select the text field, Control C to copy, select this here, you have to paste it, Control V to paste it. Same thing, Control C to copy, select this over here, Control V to paste it. It will be pasted. If you click on this one, paste. It's a simple one rather than drag and drop. Okay, it's very simple. Here this is simple form we are designing. After that, what I am going to see, we have another things button. We have to put it drag the button over here. This button I have to name it as another button. Here button, we have to, instead of that, we have to simply we have to write all the buttons over here. Button, this one should be the save button. Press enter key. Save button. After that, we drag another button. This one should be the delete button. Delete. You need another button. We have another button. Drag another button. This one should be there. This button should be, we have to name it as delete, save, delete, update. After that, search. We need another button for search. So we have a drag another button. Search means you have to below we have to write the another label over here. So we have to write another label. So we have to drag over here. Label. Here we have to write. This one should be find product ID. Another product ID. Here we have to type another thing is. Here we have to write another thing is this one. Text field, Control C to copy. The same thing, Control V to paste over here. Right. It's perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here. This all the stuff are we done. So here we have to set the spaces. So here this space we have to drag over here. Now it's setting the space. Space is very important stuff. Space. Where is the space like? Same like this. Okay, perfect. Now here's copy this one. We have to paste it over here. The same thing. Control C to copy. Select this one. Control V to paste here. Right. This one we have to remove it. Okay. Perfect. This is a find button. All the stuff are done. This is a simple application. We have done it here. Right. Now what I'm going to do is here. Let's back to our this one. Save button. All the stuff are there. Now we let me see the preview first. So select this one, save button, right click, create action, create the listener, select the action listener, click OK. The action listener is added successfully. After that, we have to add the main method of the program. So here this is the constructor of the class. This is the class name Java class. This is a class name. This is a constructor of the class. Select constructor. Go to the code. I'm going to go to add the main method. Go and generate for main. You have successfully generated the main method over here. Now if you want to check whether it's working fine or not, run, click run. This is your project file name Java cred. Okay, run it. It start to build here, right? Okay, here it's started. Now you will be able to see the preview. Right, here it's working perfectly well. The simple preview you can see here. Okay, this is a simple one. Save, delete, update, all the stuff are there. Right, the simple form. Right. Now what I'm going to do is here. Now let's code it. Okay, now first what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to make the database connection. So we have to create the database first. So we have to go here. We have to write go to the localhost. We have to make the database connection first. I haven't created the database yet. So I'm going to go to the SAM MySQL database. So we have to select the PHP MyAdmin. Here I'm going to go to create the database first. Now I'm going to go to create the database. So click new. Here I'm going to create the database name. I just give the database name as GB products. Create. Here we have only the 4 columns. Products, table name products. Product table, first we have a ID, PID, it's a product ID, integer. So here length 11, here primary with auto increment. You have check auto increment, then only it will be auto increment. It will be automatically incremented when you enter the record, right? Product name, you have to simply a short format. You have to write P name. The data should be varchar. Length this one. For the quantity, it should be integer. After the price should be integer. 11. Okay, this is based on the form design. You have to create the price quantity. Right, price. Let's write it price. Simple quantity. Right. Now here click save. Now your table has been created successfully. Here this is a name. The database name, which is a GB products. Inside the database we have created the table name, which is a products, right? So after that, what I'm going, after created database and products, you have to in order to connect IntelliJ and MySQL, you have to download the appropriate driver for that. So you have to go to the Google and type MySQL connector jar file for Java. You will be able to download it, right? After downloaded, I already downloaded that one. You just go and download it. You have to put into Eclipse. So IntelliJ. So how to do the task is go to the file, project structure, modules, dependencies. You have to put this plus sign. Jar or direct is this one. I have put into my F drive. To MySQL. Okay, this one, right? So this is a MySQL connector. Okay, so you have to import these two jar file. I just hold on the shift key down on, select both, and you have to OK. This connect. You have to check these two things. Click OK. It will be coming here. It will be added successfully here. External libraries, it is added successfully. Now you will be able to work with jar files, right? Now what I am going to say after that, you have to establish a database connection first. So how to do the connection is, so here you have to write the connection method. So you have to write public void connect. You have to create a separate connect method, right? So here is the connect method you have to write. Okay, so you have to write connect method. So you have to write here separate connection method. Here what I am going to do is, I have already written the code. I don't want to write it again by again. Simple code you have written. I just put it here. Right. Okay. So here what I did here is, so here write try. Here you have to close the bracket. Catch this class not found exception if there are any error occurs. So you have to write if there are any error occurs. Write print trace. What kind of error? If there is any class found error, if you are not export this class, it will be show this error. Okay, you are not importing the class dot. If it is SQL exception error, it will be showing the SQL exception error. What is the error here mean? You have to create the object. You have to write here, specify the database is a class. So we have import. You have to write here import java dot sql this one. Okay, you have to write strict right like this. Now you will be able to access all the SQL process. You have to write the connection object, connection con, so create the object con, prepare statement object, prepare statement object pst. Right. Now what I am doing, let me test whether it's working fine or not. So you have to write here, if it is success, you have to print system dot out dot println success. you have to get the message on the success console, right? Okay, you have to test it like this. Okay, this same method, Control C to copy, you have to put it inside this constructor. When the constructor is loaded, this method get loaded, right? So now let's execute and check whether it's working fine or not. You can check the console whether it's working fine. Okay, here's success. If you get the success method, your database is working successfully. Okay, so here we have to change the database name. Okay, the book is already there in the database. This database GB products. Control C to copy, Control V to paste it, GB products. Again, I am going to run and check GB products. You have to run it. Okay. Run. Sorry, here. That's success. It's working successfully. Here, it's working successfully. If your database is not there, it show the error. Here, in exam, this one, right? This SQL, the exam server, the default username is root, password is blank. This is user credential of MySQL, right? Your database reside on localhost. This is a localhost server. Your database name is GB products. Your GB products, this database is connecting to your project successfully, right? Now let's go to the remaining stuff. Let me do the remaining stuff. So this is the save button. We right click, go to the create on click listener, action listener, click OK, right? It goes here. Now first, what I am going to do is here. This is save button. That's why I import 2 times. One time, this one. Okay, now let's set time, right? Okay, now what I am going to do is here. Here, double click this button. Let me right. Let's go to that event success, correct or not? Action event. This is the new one. Old one we don't need. This is a new one, right? Now here, what I am going to, we have to insert the code. We have to write insert code. I already written, so I will explain it one by one. So we have to modify it. Okay, if I do it again by it take too much of time to complete it. So first what I am going to do is here. First we have created 3 variables. This one should be a product name, quantity. Sorry, second should be what is the thing? Price quantity. So we have write price quantity. We have created 3 integer variable, string variables. So here I no need to I am not calculating anything else. So I have to all the price and quantity I am going to put it as string. If you want to calculate this one, you must declare the data type as integer. Without calculating anything else, you have to keep on integer string. It's no problem. So your first string this name, right? After that, what I am doing here is go here. We have to change the name of the text sheet. This one should be txt name. This one should be txt price. This one should be txt quantity. These are name I have put it. Percentage. Now let's go to the code. Support. Right. Now here what I am going to do is here. Here I am going to this thing we have to get rid of this one. Name equal. What's the name text box? We have to txt name dot get text. What's the name you are type on the particular name text box? This get name text box. This field. It assigns into the variable. This variable. The same thing. Do it in the price as well. Price txt price. This price. As the price you have written, it is passing here. After the Control C copy, Control V to paste here. But the quantity you have written, it is passing to the quantity text txt quantity. This is how the program will be work. Okay, it's very simple. Here it is simply working. After that, we have to already created the prepare statement object here. pst. This one prepare statement object. This one. We have to Control X to cut off. So it. Then we just pst. Right, the pst, you have to write pst equal connection. What is the connection you are given? This is a connection. Your database reside on here, localhost. So here connection prepare statement. You have to write insert code. Insert into which table you are going to insert the record? I have already linked into GB products database. Inside the database we have product table which call as products. So we have write products table. What are the columns are there? P name, price, quantity. No need to write PID because it is auto incremented. You already given when the record is inserted, the ID should be automatically incremented. So get rid of the product ID. So we have to write rest of the columns names. So P name, price, quantity. So you write P name, comma, price. Sorry, P name, comma, price, quantity. Price, quantity. Okay. How many columns are there? 3 columns. So you have to put into the question mark 3 prepare statement. It is called as prepare statement. 3 question mark. So 3 prepare statement you have to write. Okay. After that, what I am going to do is here PST set string. This is a form value. What you enter on this text box, it is storing the relevant variables. Okay, so it's storing the relevant variables over here. This all the variables we have set it here. PST set string 1 mean it goes to the first question mark name. Second 2 price mean it's Ctrl+C to copy. This is a price. Quantity 3. Right. Price we are assigned here the second question mark here. Third quantity mean this is third quantity. It goes here. It is setting to the matching fields. This one goes to the first, second price, third quantity. Okay. Okay, the sequence of parameter will be followed by the sequence of columns into the database table. After that, what I did here is if you call pst.execute method, if it is all the queries are okay, record is added into the database. It is message will be displayed, record added. After that, after added the record, what happens is we have to clear all the fields. So this txt name, setups clear, txt price, you have to clear, txt quantity, it want to clear. After all the chunks are clear, the cursor will be focused on the txt name text field, this text field. After add the record, all the things are clear, and the cursor will be focused on the product name text field because it will be added it focus on to add the new record. Okay, so that's the things we have to do. A very simple code. If there is any error, it will be passed in the catch exception, right? So let me check whether it's working fine or not. Now let's execute the code. Build, run. This one. Stop and return. Okay, I already. Okay, it's building. Right. Now it's working. Now let me check product name. We have to write this product is Apple. Sorry, this one your TV. It's a product. Price you have to write 12,000. Quantity you have to write 2 TVs. 200 TVs. So click save button. What is the problem? No database selected. If the no database is selected, what's the problem? You have to go to the database. Here connect method. This is a connect. Okay. Here accidentally I remove the database. That's the problem. That's the things happen. Accidentally it remove it. Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste it. That's the problem. Right. Take it the one line. 2 lines is went. I just put it the enter key. It will be go like this. Accidentally remove it. That's the problem. That's the thing. Now let's save all. Now let's again build and run it. Now you'll be able. Now let's. I think it's all are fine now. Right. Now let me run and check. Product name TV, price 12,000, quantity 200. Hit save button. Record is added. Now it's a record is added. Now let's go to the database table. You will be checked. Here record is added successfully. It's working successfully. Okay. Okay, it's working successfully. Now it's working successfully. Now here we have to message we have to pass record added successfully. So here J option pan dot show message dialog. Write null. You have write here record added. Record added. Right. You have write like this. Again we have to run the application check. Run. So write radio price 3,000, quantity 300. Hit save button. You can get the message. Nice geo application, the message box. Click OK. Hit shutter successfully. Now it's working successfully. Now what I am going to do is here, after done the save, after that I am going to do the find button. If I enter the relevant ID, all the relevant data should be displayed on the relevant text box. Okay, right. How to do the task? Let me see. Select the search button. So I have to put it one button which is a search. Put it here. Search. This button we have named it as search. Press enter key. Search. Select this one. Right click. Create listener. Action listener. Click OK. Save button. Right. The simple code I have written instead of wasting the time. So you have to paste it. All the code. Save your right. Yes, start. Don't worry, all the source code I provide in my website you will be able to download it. So here, first off, what I did here is what is the ID? What is the text? Is txt. We have to name this text field txt ID, PID, product ID. Press enter key, then only it will be work. Okay, then only it will be change the name. Okay, whatever changes you update, you just press enter key on your keyboard. Then only it will be apply the things, right? txt PID. Okay. Here what is the ID you are typing here? It is passing to the variable this ID, the PID. You select as PID, product ID, right? What's the ID you type and click save search button. All the records should be displayed on this relevant text field. So either record. So here what happen is select. You have write the prepare statement. Prepare statement object I have created above PST equal connection. Prepare statement. We have write the SQL code here. Select. We have to let's go to the table structure. Select. What are the field? P name, price, quantity. P name, price, quantity. From which table? Products table. Where PID. Right. P name, price, quantity. We have select all the product information. Which table? Products table. Finding by product ID. So where product ID? What's the product ID you are typing on the particular text field? Click save button. All the relevant information will be displayed. What is the product ID you are entered here. Okay, so here it will be based on the product ID. So this product ID you have to put it here. This parameter. It goes to the one wing goes here. Finding the relevant product information. If you go to the result set, if it is executed, here we have to check if rs.true, if the product information is there. If you enter the correct ID, all the requirement is display over here. Okay? This one should be P name. This is the price. We have created another variable. This one should be the price. The price of price of the quantity. Third one will be quantity. Here, this one. First one should be the price. Second one should be the product name. Second the price. Third is the quantity. It will be displayed like this. It is set into the relevant text fields. This text fields. So how to set it? This one should be the txt. What the text field name? Txt name. It set it to this name. Second is txt. Second is txt price. It set into this price. After that txt quantity. It set into this quantity. It is passing. If the product type is not there, please clear all the stuff. So the same thing. We are clear. Product name, price, and quantity. We are clear all the stuff. That's the stuff we have to do. Okay, this is how we have to write the search part. Right? Okay, pretty simple code we have written. Okay. Now let's run and check whether it's working fine or not. Can check here. So I enter the relevant product ID. Here you just go and check. Browse. Product 1 is, if you enter the product 1, this all the information should be displayed. So hit search button, it will be displayed successfully. Okay. If we are enter 2, the two radio will be, if you are 3, there will be no information are there. 3 will be, there's no information are there, right? Okay, it will be all the stuff are clear. Okay, now you can see the, you can give here the message as well, J option pan, show message, invalid product ID. You can do like this. Right, again we will be run and check whether it's working fine or not. Stop and return. What is the method show message? Okay, the problem is here. We have quite null also, we have given null, that's a problem. Right, now it's work. What's the error? Display, you must read the error, then only you will be able to get the solution. Okay, now here, if you are finding the different here, information not there, invalid product ID. It won't check. The invalid product ID. If it's the products are there, it will be displayed. If it's not there, it will be telling invalid product ID. Very simple. Okay. Right. After finding the product ID, we will be able to update the record. So how to update the record? You can check here. Update record. So update code also I written already. Control C copy. Same code. If I write it one by one, it takes too much of time to complete the project. Create listener, action listener, click OK. This action event. Here you have to paste it. Here also the same variables. What is it? We don't want to create another again with the same insert code variable. You control C copy. You paste it here. Here, okay, simple one. And again we have pasted another thing. See, ID also with PID. You have created another variable PID because I am going to search the record as well here. PID, you are set as txt, PID text field, get text. Get text. Right. Now here, what happens is update. Which table you are going to update the record? Products table. Control C copy, Control V paste here. Set name, price, quantity, product ID. Okay. What is the product? Okay. When you search the record, all the information will be displayed. Okay. Now we will be updated all the record by what's the ID are entered, because ID should be unique, so that we get the ID and we have to update the record. So here you are passing this parameter, form parameters here, name, price, quantity, ID. Right. So it goes, the name should be go here, price go here, quantity go here, ID should be what's the ID on the text field. What's the ID you are finding the record, what's the ID are there, it will be updated. Based on the ID, it will be updated the record. Right? What's the change you ID? Here we are calling the update successfully. Now here we have right here the same thing. After updated, all the text box need to clear. After updated record, all text box need to clear. Cursor will be focused on here. Right. This is things we have to. TXT product ID also we have to clear. Right. This is thing we have to. Okay. Very simple. Okay. If there is any error, it will be passed in the catch flag. The simple code we have to return to update the record into the database. Okay. Simple code. Okay. Simple code. Okay. Now let's run and check. I am going to update the record. 1. Instead of the price, I am going to change it as the price is increased. So we have to search it as imagine your price is increased for the particular product. You have to change it as 15,000. Quantity we have got it 300. Hit update button. What happened? Name is in the field is P name. Right. Field is the problem is here. This is not a product name, this is name, P name. That's the problem. It's a P name. Okay, that's the problem. P name, price quantity. Other things are P name. This is not a, I just write here is name, not name, P name. That's the problem. Right? What's the error? You are coming to read it. Okay, it will be given the correct error here in IntelliJ. Okay, so it's a good software when you are writing the Java programming. Okay, design stuff must learn. Okay, the industry are using this one. Okay, so here one record successfully. Now you have to change that 15 300. Hit update button, record updated. Now again you have to one search here. It's updated record should be displayed over here. Okay, this is how you have to update the record. Right. Again I am going to do the another task is how to delete the record. We have to check. Delete the record, you have to check. So let's go here. This is a delete stuff. Don't worry about this, also source code I provide you. Right. Go here, it's a delete. Right click, create listener, action listener, click OK, it's a delete stuff, it's a delete button. So paste the code inside this action perform, right? So here also txt PID, the text box field is PID. Only that we need only to get the ID and delete the entire row, right? Here delete from which table? If I enter the particular product ID, all the rows should be deleted. So here let's delete which table? Products table, right? So products table, what's the ID you are entered on the particular text field? What's the ID you are enter the particular text field? Based on the ID, the record will be deleted. This one should be the ID PID, product ID PID, right? Okay. After that, what's the ID you are typing? It is assigned to the variable here. It is calling to the particular parameter, set it to first parameter. It is go here and delete the entire row. If you are calling the PST execute method, that what is the method it does is deleted the entire row, right? After delete the stuff, we have to clear all the text fields. So the same code. Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste the same code. Okay. Okay. The message will be displayed, record deleted. After deleted, all the form should be clear. Okay, this is a simple delete method. We are using the IntelliJ. Okay, in Java JDBC programming, very simple. There are many students who ask me to return the programming, the thread operation in IntelliJ. They are telling that we are not familiar in IntelliJ, so that I am starting the IntelliJ programming. Okay, IntelliJ editor for learning purpose. So here, enter the product ID, search. I want to delete this record, so click delete button. Record deleted. Now if you search one, invalid products. If you go here, if you browse here, there will be no. Okay, simple method will be work, right? I hope you guys understood the thread system well in Java JDBC using the editor called IntelliJ. I will in my future I will maybe make many video tutorials regarding the IntelliJ with the GUI application. This one will be very helpful you all to learn the industrial project in Java. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like.